he asked us a very important question.
Yes, he did. As far as when a relative passes away, where do you get started in trying to deal with all the issues? And specifically on the business valuation end, if part of the decedent's assets include a closely held business, it's often one of the key assets in the estate. And whether or not it's a taxable estate, the value needs to be determined to report it on the 706, which is the estate tax form, to report to the government. If for no other reason, to get what they call a step-up in basis in those assets for the family members that are going to receive that ownership and might sell that business in a future date.
Great. And so I think we talked a little bit also about the team, involving the team. So it's very important that you have your CPA involved, you have your estate planning attorney, and that's really being coordinated with that. And we talked a little bit earlier before the break as well as about being proactive in that if we're seeing a client out there that has a business and this thing is growing quite a bit and may have the potential to be a huge business, talk about a little bit again why it might be so important to look to get that valuation now and strategies that could take advantage of that.
Yeah, timing is often the most important. When a business is young and hasn't had a proven record of profitability and hasn't hit the place where they think it's going to, its value is lower. And if you want to transfer interest to another generation, the lower the value, the better. And we certainly could help in coming up with those values. But if a client of ours, of an attorney or the financial planner can identify and help their clients identify those needs early, they're much better off.
And just so we're clear, when we talk about the importance of moving it out of the estate of the original owner, we're talking about at a certain level, they're being taxed at 40 cents on a dollar for those dollars above that amount. We don't know what that amount will be down the road. We certainly do now. And so I guess your importance is if it's a business that right now is young, but it seems to just starting to get started and may have a huge potential, getting that moved out early can be very important. Wouldn't you agree?
It is. Often clients are resistant to transfer ownership to the second generation. They don't feel the kids are necessarily experienced enough. But that's an obstacle that we can help them get over. The stock that they give those children could be non-voting and therefore keep the control of the business in the senior family member, but at the same time creating a transfer of ownership to the next generation when the value is still relatively low.
So that's sort of music to the ears of the owner, the sort of the cake and eat it too, to be able to keep that control yet get the growth of that asset out of their estate. So to keep the government's hands off that future value of those dollars, move it out of the estate yet not lose that control, I guess is so important.
Yes, it is, definitely.